here to show you a little bit about Snapseed app. I have a lot of clients and a lot of friends that have asked me questions about how to use it. I personally don't use it for portraits or anything that has to do with family or people, I would say. But if you have a picture that you took with your phone, that most likely if it's a landscape like this one that I chose, I will fix it a little bit to my taste. If you could press on looks, it will show you a lot of filters that it has. I like to do it manually, so I go to tools. In tools, you can click on tune image, and in tune image you have the brightness. I will put it up a little bit. That's just to taste. I'm going to show you what I would do. I have contrast. I will put it up a little bit. Maybe the brightness a little more. There we go. Yeah, that's however you like it. Saturation, I will put it up a little bit too. Sometimes you have to put it down. It depends. Highlights, I like to put them down a little bit. Ambience, I don't really touch, but I'll show you. Maybe we'll actually touch it. I don't know. It depends. You have to play with them. Another thing, sorry, it's shadows. Maybe you can put it up in this case a little bit. And warmth, I like just a tiny bit, because if I put too much, look how it looks. So just a tiny bit. That's okay for me. Then tools, I also like on the details, I'm not really love, because it gets kind of like, as you can see, too much. Maybe just a little bit. There we go. That's good enough. Just a little bit of everything. Curves is one that I love. I like to go kind of like a S on my pictures. Not a big S, just a tiny bit there. But you can move it however you want. And whatever, up, down, this way, though, however you want. However works for you. That kind of works for me. Another tool that I love, white balance, I always leave it at automatic, so it's good. Selective tool is one of my favorites. I'm going to click down here, and you will see a B. And then in the top, you see brightness. And if I put it up, sorry, hold on, there. If I put it up, you see it clears. So if I want to touch here, for example, oops, move that B to here, and I want to put it up, it will also do the same. But if I want to put it down, it gets the floor darker. Yeah, so I like that a lot. That's good enough for me. I will also crop the picture in this case a little bit. Sorry, I'm dragging the wrong thing. See if I can drag it down. Sorry, it's not letting me. Oh well. Okay. I would like to crop it a little bit if it was possible. There. Okay. Anyways, leave it like that, but you can crop it. I would if I could. Healing is something that I like, but be careful with healing. Like, let's say I like to heal these spots down here. See, sometimes it doesn't do it so good, so go back. So you kind of be a little careful with how you heal, but sometimes you have something that you really want to erase. So I would. Another tool, there's the drama tool that you can choose. There are filters, more dramatic filters, if that will work for you. Another thing that I really like, so of course if you had a portrait, you will go to portrait, right? And the lens blur is actually really cool, because it can concentrate on however you want. I wouldn't change anything else, but I will move it around to put it on my subject. Let's say this mountain, and I like how it blurs the rest, so it makes it more interesting. Another thing that you can put is vignette. I don't really care much for vignette, but some people do, so that's just your choice. The text is kind of nice, because you can choose how you want it. You can double tap on it, put whatever you want, say hello, and click OK. Move it around however you want, and if you don't want it, just click on the X. And that's about it, people. That's all I will do to a picture. And I really wanted to crop it, but oh, sorry, I wouldn't touch the expand, but the crop. See, I am having a lot of problems right now, because I didn't have problems today. I will crop it. Let's see if I can crop it this way, just to show you how I will do it. No, it's not letting me, but there. Yeah, no, I'm suffering here, so never mind. But I will crop it if I could. I don't know why my phone is doing that right now. Vintage also, and you can make it vintage however you like, if you like that. Sometimes that's really cool. And that's about it. Play with it, and see that you can play with it.